Welcome back. Do you know the difference between a will and a trust, or maybe which one you'll need when planning your family's future?
We are talking about it today with attorney Peter Harbach from Hooper Law Office. Good morning, Peter.
Good morning.
Let's start with that question of what is the difference between a will and a trust?
Yeah, I get that one all the time. So wills in a nutshell are instructions to the probate court. So a lot of people think that if they have a will, their family's not in the court system. But in reality, wills are really just instructions to the court system about what somebody does or doesn't want, and who they should have in charge of their property and where they want that property to go. Trusts, on the other hand, are legal agreements that don't just take a during somebody's lifetime, and they're non-probate transfers, meaning that the family can avoid the probate system because a trust can say, well, this is how I want stuff to work during my lifetime and also where I want it to go after I pass away.
So how much money should you have before you consider setting up a will or a trust?
That's another question that's real common. And, you know, there's no real bright line rule. And I find most of the things that I've read in the past that talk about you need to have X amount of dollars to consider a trust or X amount of dollars to consider a will, usually that's just marketing, and you need to look at the source of who's writing that stuff. Estate planning is covering everything that somebody's ever accumulated, so some kind of planning is appropriate for everybody, no matter how much money they have, but it really boils down to what they're trying to accomplish as to what tool is going to be best for them.
How do we determine which is best for us?
So this is one of those things that you're really best off talking to an attorney that's experienced in estate planning to figure out. I'd liken it to, you know, if you're sick, yeah, you can start looking stuff up on WebMD, but that's not really a substitute to going to talk to a doctor. Attorneys, it's the same way. When it comes to the estate plan, don't try and self-diagnose this stuff. The whole role of the estate planning attorney is to talk about somebody's individual needs, what their wishes are, what their concerns are, and walk them through their different options so that they know they're making a good decision.
So that really is the first step, right, in how we set up a will or a trust?
Yeah, absolutely. Talk to an attorney. Go through everything that you're concerned about, let them make suggestions, and then, you know, make your choices from there. Once you're educated about it, and you're not just, you know, reading articles online, because one thing you might read would conflict with another thing that somebody else wanted to post online. And as everybody knows, there's no vetting online. Anybody can put up anything.
Yeah, that's so true.
Well, this is a source you can trust.